let's go over a couple of vehicles that you definitely don't want to purchase in 2024. Let's start off with the Hydra and the Laser. These are two amazing military jets. The reason you don't want to buy either of them is because there's another military jet that literally combines both of these vehicles together. It may be a little bit more expensive than the Hydra and a bit more cheaper than the Laser, but if you can get two jets in one, why would you not want that? The F-160 Raiju has the agility of the Laser, it has a higher top speed than both the Laser and the Hydra, it can enter VTOL mode just like the Hydra can, and it also has explosive MG rounds and homing missiles on it. So it has everything you need from both of those two jets, so instead of buying the Hydra and buying the Laser for different scenarios, you could just purchase this thing for about $5 million that literally combines the other two military jets. Plus, this vehicle also has some pretty awesome livery options available for it, which the Hydra and Laser both don't have. Like I said, there's really nothing wrong with the Hydra or the Laser, it's just both of them have their own abilities while the Raiju shares the abilities that both of those jets have. It's pretty much just common sense at this point. If you're going to buy a military jet, get this one, and I would recommend opting out of the other two. Next, we have the Maze Bank Tower, and we also have the Alam Bank West. The Maze Bank Tower is the most expensive, then the Alam Bank, and then the Arcadius Business Center, and then we have the Maze Bank West, which is the cheapest option you could purchase. But the reason why you don't want to purchase the Alam Bank or the Maze Bank Tower is because it doesn't really benefit you in any way. If you're looking for the best CEO office, the Arcadius Business Center is obviously the right way to go. We'll get into that in a second. But the Maze Bank West is the cheapest option, but the Alam Bank costs more than double what the Maze Bank West costs. The only thing you're getting out of it is a view of the beach, I think. I don't even know because I never actually purchased it because all of the offices on the inside look the exact same. The only difference is going to be the location and the view you get out of your window. And when it comes to the Maze Bank Tower, it's the exact same story. It's a $4 million base price, but you can get the Arcadius Business Center for just over $2 million. Plus, the Arcadius Business Center has an underground garage that you can drive into with two different entrances. Yes, the other CEO offices have this as well, but you're not actually able to enter the garage itself. There's a gate blocking it, and that's how you get into your office. A lot of people say they buy the Maze Bank Tower because it's the most expensive. Just because it's the most expensive doesn't mean it's the best thing in the world, and it's pretty much just trying to flex. In my opinion, it's just kinda dumb and a waste of money, because that $2 million could have been spent elsewhere upgrading the office or buying vehicles or doing anything you want with it. So once again, if you're on a budget and don't have a ton of money, get the Maze Bank West. Definitely don't get the Alam Bank. And if you really want the best CEO office that offers the most benefits, you're going to want to get the Arcadius Business Center. Tell me any benefits the Maze Bank Tower has over the Arcadius Business Center, because I would be genuinely shocked. Like I said, the only thing is the view, and that's pretty much it. Next is the Lux Deluxe, and this is pretty obvious. The reason why you don't want to buy this thing is because it's $10 million. I believe it's still the most expensive vehicle in GTA Online, and like I said, there's no reason to purchase it, because there's other vehicles you can get with the exact same benefits, like the Nimbus, for example, a more modern private jet, which offers the exact same amenities inside it. Plus, if you really wanted to, and that gold finish makes a huge difference, you could just bring it inside of your hangar, and then boom, it's painted pure gold, or brushed gold, or whatever color you want to make it. I also forgot to mention it is 5 times cheaper than the Lux Deluxe, and it also has a higher top speed. So when you really think about it, you're getting an older jet that costs 5 times the amount of a more modern jet that offers the exact same benefits, and it's faster, and you can customize it a little bit in your hangar. So obviously, the correct answer here is just buying the Nimbus. But if you really want to just waste $10 million, like a lot of us did way back when the Lux Deluxe was first released, you can, but I'm just saying, you're making the wrong decision, because you're getting a slower, older jet when you could get a newer, modern jet with the exact same stuff. Just before we jump into the next couple of vehicles, why don't you guys take a look at this video's sponsor. If you need any assistance in any of your favorite games like GTA 5, Fortnite, Forza, Call of Duty, and many more, be sure to check out Damnmodz down below in the description, and at checkout use code Frolickz to get up to $100 off your order. Next, we have the Rocket Voltic. Now this thing was all the hype back when it first came out, but since then we've gotten a lot of other vehicles that have more abilities than it, including a giant rocket boost on the back of it, like the Vigilante. We have the Arena War vehicles, which have nitrous plus a lot of other cool shit you could do with them. We got the Scramjet, we got the Toreador, lots of other cool options. Plus, all of those other vehicles behind the Rocket Voltic have more abilities than it. The only thing is, the Rocket Voltic is probably one of the cheapest vehicles in the game you can get with a rocket boost, but That's because it came out such a long time ago. If Rockstar were to release this exact same vehicle now, it would probably cost a whole lot more money. But either way, when you compare it to the other vehicles, like the Vigilante for example, it has missiles, a higher top speed, and a more powerful boost on it. The Rocket Voltic's boost does recharge at somewhat a similar rate as the Vigilante, but when you're just driving it around, you will not be able to go as fast as the Vigilante. Vehicles like the Toreador, you're able to go underwater with. It has missiles on it as well. The Scramjet has a jump boost and a more powerful boost that does take a bit longer to recharge, but it's still a more fun vehicle. And Arena War vehicles, you can jump, you can have shunt boosts, you can have blades and all kinds of crazy shit, and you can hit higher top speeds than the Rocket Voltic when it is using its rocket boost. So when it really comes down to it, it's just kind of been forgotten about, and is it really worth it to purchase anymore? Finally, we have the Brigade 6x6. Now, this is a vehicle you want to own. You don't want to have to purchase it. You get this thing for free from completing all of the Chop Shop missions, which is the best thing in the world, because this thing is an absolute beast on the streets of Los Santos. When it comes to just protection for you, nobody is going to be able to kill you. I mean, they will be able to eventually, but it's going to take them an extremely long time because of how heavily armored this thing is. Plus, it can also plow literally any vehicle out of its way, which I absolutely love. It's actually better at doing that than the Phantom Wedge and the Ramp Buggy, which is kind of crazy. And as an added bonus, there's an acid lab in the back of this thing that's going to make you money. Obviously, you guys already knew about that, but why would you end up purchasing this thing for $1.4 million when you can complete some missions, enjoy some content if you've never done them before, and get this absolute beast completely free? It's pretty much just common sense, just like it is with buying the Arcadius Business Center or buying the Maze Bank West. Either way, these are just a few things that I would highly recommend not purchasing in GTA Online in 2024. Things might change in the future, but as they still stand right now, I would recommend not purchasing them and choosing some of the other options that I mentioned in the video. Comment some other vehicles or other things you're able to purchase in this game that you shouldn't purchase in 2024, just to let the community know. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and with that said, I will catch you guys in the next one.